That's funny because that's what he looked like. He looked like a lesbian.
Right.
Oh my God.
He had fucked up to say
what is like a lesbian?
I know a couple of dudes that look like lesbians, man.
Like a rough lesbian.
That's a whole thing.
Oh wow.
That's a fucked up thing. That's like, that's fucking, I blame the fucking lesbians. You fucking butches. Y'all ain't shit. Cause that was the look of a guy.
Right.
Until y'all showed up. And then it became a lesbian.
Now he looks like a lesbian instead of a guy.
Wait, motherfucker. I was just a little shouldered, frail nigga. You know? Until y'all came along, everybody think I'm a lesbian. And I'm a man.
I'm a man.
That's fucked up.
I'm a man.
I heard some shit, some terrible shit, but it was fucked up. But damn.
What?
I was on the train. This was years ago. I was on the train. There's this lesbian couple.
They're just doing
no
their thing.
biggie.
Right.
But there was this one gully ass nigga, like thug. Like I'm looking at this nigga like, if this nigga says anything to me, I'm taking off on him instantly. This is not an argument here.
Right.
This is a bust this nigga up quickly.
Yes.
So I'm looking at him with my peripheral vision. I'm not saying shit. I'm just waiting. He's fucking with different people. As long as you don't fuck with me, you good, homie. But the second you do,
done.
And as I'm thinking this, and he says, and look at this bitch. You got your motherfucking big ass man Tim's on. You got all that manly shit, and you got that little bitty tiny ass bitch head. I'd have knocked that bitch head up out that manly shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, stupid bitch. How you gonna wear this manly shit? Fuck it, cause you dressed this way. I wanna see if you built like them clothes you got on with that little tiny ass bitch head of yours.
No, he didn't.
Oh my God.
And the sister, a tear came down her
eye.
And I was like, damn, man.
That's horrible.
You know, but at the same time, I'm like, hey.
Got a point.
Got a point. I'm ready to take off on this thing. Because I see this as a motherfucker that's in my realm.
Right.
Yo, you put yourself in the realm of this nigga.
Yeah.
And tears is the last thing you want to show this nigga. And it was, cause he's like, oh hell no, bitch. Wow. Tears is for bitches. Fuck you doing crying, homeboy. Homegirl. He's calling her homegirl. He's calling her goy. Homegoy.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible, but this is life. This is what the fuck is out here.
Yeah.
Just why bring heat to yourself?
I know one that he would have been if he'd have whipped that shit.
Little short thing.
Yeah. He'd have to take her ass with we all know.
Yo. Oh, there's a few.
Yo,
let me tell you, there's a few. I know of a few myself that would have been like, yo, well, check this out. Check this out, tough nigga. I keep my strap on it. It ain't only for my bitch. If she'd have said that would have stumped everything. It'd been like, damn. But you wasn't ready to go there. This was a chick that was caught up in the ideal of what shit is ideally gonna be.
Right.
It's an idea of what it is, motherfucker. That ain't what it is.
Right.
There's nuts out here.
Nuts.
I attract nuts, man.
Yeah.
I'm a nut magnet. They all, we don't give a
Wait, you are a nut magnet?
What do you say about us?
Wait, are we rolling?
We're not rolling.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then what you be a nut magnet?
Hey! Welcome to Freeze Talk. I am comedian Freez Love. Thank you for participating in our pre-roll. Yeah. But it's all good. Welcome to Freeze Talks. We have our co-host, Miss Linda Hamlin-Denton, writer, co-host, what else? Funny person, producer, mom, wife, intelligent sister. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
All right. We was just talking about how I'm a magnet for nuts.
A nut magnet.
Yeah, loonies love me, man. Just whoever. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I wish my wife was here because she'll testify to this. There'll be 1,000 people and you let 10 cuckoos loose, they're coming right to me.
They're coming just like they're working their way through the crowd.
Yeah, like I'm the, you know, cause I fuck with mentally disabled people. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck, cause I realize that could be me.
Right. Yeah.
That could be you. That could be someone that you give it.
I've been on the phone with him. I've been with him. I've been on the phone.
Yo, you've heard.
That's right.
You hear it. You remember the other day.
Last week.
Look, it's a good example.
Okay.
I'm smoking. I'm on the street. I'm blazing up, you know, getting nice. It's in the morning. There's a whole bunch of motherfuckers around me, right? There's a whole bunch of people across the street. I hear one motherfucker way down. Oh shit.
You recognize the call?
Yeah, I just know, like, here comes one. Here comes one. I hope they don't see me because they're gonna get excited.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And they
right.
do. Yo, this motherfucker, sure enough, soon as he's up, I hear it getting closer. Hey, man. I look up, he's looking dead at me. He said, man, you see what they did to Nipsey?
Oh.
I was like, damn. Yeah, I see, homie. He said, man, he comes over, this motherfucker's got a fucking 3-foot booger just hanging. He drew, I'm like, he like, what they did to Nipsey? I said, okay, I feel you. It is fucked up, but first off, what I say, you heard me, I was on the phone.
First of all, clean your nose.
I said, yo, first off, clean your nose, homeboy. It's impossible to have any type of conversation.
Right.
I'm not gonna pretend like you don't have a big, long ass booger. Nigga,
Let's take
get
care
that
of
shit together,
Right.
homeboy.
Yeah.
And he said it so caring, but with authority.
Right.
Right.
First of all,
let's do
get
this.
your nose together. Right?
Yeah, first of all, first things first.
Because we can't talk.
Our Papa, blow all the noses. Keep your nose right, homie.
Right, keep your nose right.
And then I can't remember what I said, but we had to talk about, you know, what's going on and how, look, you know, he knew. He's like, but there's a lot of good stuff. I'm like, exactly. So, homie, what you gonna do?
Right.
Now's the time, you know? Now's the time. I mean, you might have used too much substance to be a straight up regular motherfucker again.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you can't be halfway right.
No, you told him straight up and told him how he had to get his shit together because the police ain't fucking around over here. He said they fuck with me. Right.
I'm like, homie, they fuck with me. I'm a motherfucking upright citizen, motherfucker. I'm on TV, nigga.
Right. I got a podcast.
And look, I'm not, nigga, they fuck with me because it's a 2-for-1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They first initial reaction is let's get that big ass Mexican. And then they get over there and it's like, ding, 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 jackpot, he's a nigga, no! 2-for-1. That's how they act when they see that real name, Paul Farmer. It's not Jorge.
right.
Not Geraldo. Paul Farmer. Well, if you look like that, your name's like this, you're a nigger. They know exactly what to do then. Get your fucking head behind your black ass back.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I'm a black ass motherfucker.
Right.
A minute ago, I was a Mexican ass.
Right.
Wetback, beaner.
Yeah.
Yo, which reminds me, did you see that shit? They had the police.
I did. I heard about it. Didn't see
Yeah, they somebody had recorded the LAPD making comments about the people that were out paying tribute to Nipsey's hustle.
Of course. Just talking shit.
Yeah,
really?
talking shit. And you know, it's getting people all angry and upset. But I just say, hey, there you have it. I'm not surprised.
Right.
I'm not surprised.
Right.
But it fucked me up to see younger homies and younger people surprised and irate about, can you believe it? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I can believe it.
You think they don't talk about, you know?
Yeah.
But I just want to point out to the cops that, yes, we heard that. And we also heard how you didn't discriminate between beaners and niggers. You put us in the same category. So to all of us that were listening, yay, we're unified. Unified, baby.
Unified,
See?
right.
So, it's all good. You dumb motherfuckers talk about how dumb criminals are because they don't know that cameras are around. Yeah, criminals don't know that. Like you motherfucking criminals.
Right.
Because you in a uniform, that don't mean...
So how did it get out? I mean,
somebody had a police scanner on and was just recorded it.
Yeah.
And why did they have a police scanner?
Because they know.
Because we know.
Because of that?
Come on, because of shit like that.
They knew they were going to catch that. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Wow, I didn't hear about that.
It's pretty big news. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, that's awesome.
I think everyone just hates it when a community does come together to honor somebody, to show tribute to somebody. Like, we're just so freakishly weird that's not in our vocabulary. Like, we don't do that.
That only scares dumb, weak motherfuckers.
Right.
Intelligent, smart motherfuckers get it right off the bat. Boom. Okay, click, 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 click.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, also, have to give a shout out to all of the gangbangers. All of that was put to rest, man.
Wow.
For a ceasefire in honor of Nipsey Hussle. I just want to make sure that you understand that came from the active participants. We have to give credit to the people that did it.
Yes.
How pure that is.
Right.
How righteous that is. How strong that is. How powerful that is. It's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
And I want everyone that's participating in that to know we are proud. We're proud. It's in the air, man.
Right.
It really is.
And speaking of believing it's going to happen and tapping into it, Tiger Woods did what everyone else had written him off and said would never. I agree. I don't know why.
They didn't know his daddy.
We talked
Go back to this. Go back. Whatever. So
I don't know. It's like 103.
we showed you the key. Be as strict as Tiger Woods' parents was with him with golf. That poor bastard. He probably didn't get to do shit else.
No, we saw the
Daddy,
the
I
fallout
want to play
from that
football.
later.
Shut the fuck up, Tiger. Get your goddamn club. What I tell you, if I see your ass without a club, what happens? You hear that golf stroke. Mama calling, no, hit a Tiger with the club. Shut up, man. And after I whoop your ass, we gonna work on motherfucking enunciation.
Stupid.
Get the fuck out of this motherfucking trap. And you getting us out, Tiger? Oh, right. Let me see the eye of the tiger. Let me see the eye of the tiger. Motherfucker, if I see your ass without a tee, a golf ball, you better have some item of golf with your little ass at all times.
Right.
I'm not surprised.
The Black Daddy.
He can get it anytime he wants to.
Yeah.
Shit, is his pops passed away.
Yes.
But his pops is up there right now.
Go on.
Shit, I ain't surprised. What do you think? This ain't shit. Wait till he getting more. He ain't stopping here. I told him you can't stop, nigga. Not till you hit the dirt. That's what I told him.
Right.
Not till you hit the dirt. Not the green, but the real big sand pack, motherfucker. Tyler gonna be winning the Masters till he
Right.
dead.
Exactly.
He gonna win it till if he lived to be 103, he gonna get 103 matches. You know what I'm saying? Because I put that in it.
Yes.
I put that in him.
I put that in him.
Mama used to try to talk that Filipino shit. I used to say, now look, that's gonna be handy if you ever get in a fight. But we talking about golf. And where he gonna be, ain't gonna be no fight. Because they ain't even gonna know he black. So they ain't gonna try to throw him out, nothing. Just gonna love it, levitate for him. And when the people ask you, is you black, what you gonna tell them? No! That's right, goddamn. They ain't gonna have no motherfucking way to hold you back, boy. You ain't even gonna be black. They ain't even gonna know you black to hold you back.
No.
Say it. They ain't gonna know I'm black to hold you back.
Can't hold it back.
Never take
Can't hold him back. Ain't never gonna hold him back.
Ain't gonna know I'm black, so hold me back.
Boy, I got more green jackets than a Packers fan. Shit. You understand? That's my boy.
Well, I mean, so first major win in 11 years. So he had all the back surgeries, and then he had the issue with his wife.
Yeah, that
everyone
trauma.
said there was like a fucking scandal. I was like,
anytime somebody break a glass or Tiger, what's wrong? you know,
7 iron.
when someone knocks glass specifically breaking. Make sure there's no grass out there. No glass out there. I want everyone in paper cups.
Right.
Fuck that victory toast shit. That motherfucker, she crashed the window in on his ass.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up, bitch. You knew that nigga was a lame. You just... She had to get, she came up, but she didn't have to be that dramatic. She had to fuck his game up.
He didn't have any game. That was the problem.
He had a real game and she fucked up because he had no game.
Exactly, yeah. But seeing that happen. So okay, but he's also getting a lot, they're the haters who are like, hey, you know what, Tiger don't fuck with us, fuck Tiger. Trump's giving him he plays golf with Trump. He never speaks out about any kind of racial issues.
Look, y'all, man, what the fuck is Tiger gonna do in the hood? Really? What's he gonna do in the hood? Will he come bag up some weed? I don't even trust him with that. Motherfucker will snitch on you accidentally. Well, the police asked where we were, so I told them. I didn't tell him what we were doing. He's that motherfucker, man.
So he's like, there's no need for him to be there?
Yeah, there's no need. You stay where you at, Tiger. You play golf. You have fucking drinks, kick it with the whiteys. They love you. You will be getting slapped silly over here, man. Hey, OG No Brain. You wanna go play some golf? Wah, wah, wah. Nigga, just cause I got a club don't mean I play golf. This my cane.
So he's in.
Shout out to No Brain.
Oh.
I got a homie named No Brain.
No Brain, okay.
I just, not that that's the No Brain I'm talking about.
Right. But so Tiger's in his lane. You don't feel like, he should be sweated on the fact that he doesn't really speak out on anything related to black folks, but...
He's Blasian. Have you seen police beating up any Blasians? It's not his fault. He was programmed not to understand he was black.
Right.
That was in the get down. It's like, you want to be a motherfucking soul brother? Or you want to be a motherfucking master golfsman?
Those are your choices.
Those are choices. Because if you want to be a soul brother, I'm going to drop you off in the hood and keep going. Go make another one of you motherfuckers. I'm going to have a golf chair.
I'm going to go make another one of you.
Yeah.
I believe you here.
That's what his pops was on.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, man, look, man. Just because a motherfucker's black, don't mean shit. Don't mean that they automatically down with you. Automatically down with the cause. That doesn't mean a goddamn thing. You have to understand, man. When slavery ended, there was a gang of motherfuckers that ran and hid up underneath the porch, that hugged the master's feet, that cried, please, master, don't make me be free. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't even hate those people. I used to hate, despise them, but then I was like, you know what? That motherfucker's under the same motherfucking slavery that all of us is under.
Right.
The shit hit them. That was made. That coon, he was created. Mm-hmm. There was a strain in the breeding of what these whiteys did, these masters did. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable, the shit that
once you started breeding, then you were raising what you wanted to raise. There was nothing, they knew nothing else except what you told them.
Exactly. You see, just like, people breed horses, people breed pit bulls. You want certain, they was that deep with that thing. What do you think the quality, that information? Right. That was slavery's at the core of all of that shit. So we got some slaves that were bred to be coons. And that genetic gene was passed on. So there's a whole bunch of little coons over and over again. So you're never gonna get rid of that coon, man.
Wait, so now is it coon if you just don't agree with what the majority of black people agree with? If you have a different opinion, what makes the coon? No.
That doesn't make it coon.
Okay.
To me.
Right.
This is all my humble opinion.
Right.
Okay, and I did not go to fucking black people college. Studied my people. I'm telling you what I know from my little punk ass 53 years of being on here.
Yeah, all right.
A coon, having a difference of opinion does not make you a coon. It's when you tell me that you got the same opinion as me. And then when a white person shows up, I got me a different opinion.
Okay.
One that I want you to like, meaning a white person. One that they don't want no trouble from that white person with their opinion.
Right.
So they will shuck and jive and buck their eyes to get into their good grace. Mm-hmm. Out of fear, out of insecurity, mm-hmm. out of just whatever, that gene that made that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's kind of like if you hate that motherfucker, you're actually doing the other part of what was bred. They wanted that motherfucker to be hated.
Right.
You understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how do you deal with that, coon? Man, I don't know, man. You might have to take him for a short walk or a long walk on a short pier. Just
right,
get rid of the coon. I mean, that's...
Do you check it wherever you see it, or what do you...
I don't check it, but I see it all the time. I don't have time to check it. But like, this is the shit I hate. Be a black person and go to Disneyland, where there's not a lot of black people, and see another motherfucking black person. That's how you could tell a coon. Because the ones that do this, like let's say the camera's me, the ones that do this.
Yep. Yep. Like, I don't see.
Coon, man.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
And I make sure I get back in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Back in front, and then I go hard. Hey, brother! What up, my nigga? Hey, brother, give me a hug. You know how we do. Give me a hug. Motherfucker.
Right, exactly.
So, brother, what up, baby? Hey, baby. Come over here and give me a hug, my nigga.
Oh my God.
Man, you want some of this chicken I got? Come on, I got chicken in my coat pockets for you, homeboy. You know how we do.
Yes.
Motherfucker, don't ever be ashamed to see me and say what's up to.
Exactly.
I'm trying to always acknowledge my people.
Yeah.
And I know, there's a lot of people, I fucking hate it. Yeah, well, fuck you then.
Well, I don't get it.
A lot of times.
What is wrong with it? I mean, I acknowledge black people everywhere I go because I'm happy to see them in general.
But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You've seen it. We've all seen other black people.
I know them.
Like it's a rule, like, if we know each other, we both gonna get kicked out.
Right. Which is
I don't know them.
Yeah, exactly.
We know them.
Yes,
Right.
I know them
bullshit.
very well. Those who just don't even want to be around black people.
I was on the beach and I seen a black ass Indian with like 4 or 5 white people, right?
Okay.
And he was a black ass Indian. Like I thought he was a brother from far away. Like, oh, look at this brother. And he had his son with him. Right? I was like, I was going to give him a nod. Like, if don't nobody else see you, I see you, homie. One love, I was going to give him that. My man kept turning in. Then I caught him. And I caught him straight on. And he was like, and I looked like, black ass Punjab, homie. I thought you was a brother. I understand you don't want no blood. You don't want no black people to see you and think you black.
Right.
So then he's like, that's not my problem. I'm not one of them. No.
Right. Let me talk.
That bugs me. I'm like, how do you say you not black? Well, look at those straight my headed.
Right.
Yeah. So there's all kind of little hang-ups and sicknesses that we have.
Sicknesses is the right word. That is the right word.
It's a mental sickness. Mm-hmm. And this shit gets passed on.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm sure there's some motherfucker. Yeah, well, I hate you. Thinking that every time I see a black person, I have to say hello to him. I'm sick of it.
Well,
fuck all of you.
What's wrong with that? I mean, so it's okay to say hello to every white person you see, but if it's a black person and then someone has a problem, like,
it's
what is that?
It's a direct, that shit goes right to slavery, man.
Yeah.
We've been through a lot, man.
Wow.
Yes.
We've been through so much with this shit, man. So much. Our shit is so deep. Yeah. People and motherfuckers look at us like, why don't you just get over it? It's like, motherfucker.
And
first of all, if you had to go through this, I don't even know if you could have made it.
You wouldn't have.
I don't even think you have, you know what I'm
You
saying?
wouldn't have. No.
You wouldn't be
Well, you
able
saw
to
what happened after slavery ended. Motherfuckers couldn't tie their shoes. It was like,
Man.
you know, yeah, I was like, no, then, you know.
I was gonna comb my hair.
Right, exactly. So, yeah.
Street hair all fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, if Maggie isn't here to comb my hair.
Right.
Make them stay.
Yeah, make them stay. Or how do I cook? I mean, I've read stories about, you know, especially white women who suddenly had to live a life and couldn't handle it. And they needed those black women who had basically done everything for them, you know, and
Shit.
don't
Yeah.
okay.
That shit goes on right
Right.
now today.
Right.
That shit used to fucking irk the shit out of me in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you on the fucking A train, you up on the Upper West Side, you go on the Upper East Side, you go down the motherfucking Park Slope, you go over there in Brooklyn High, anywhere where there's whitey with money.
Mm-hmm.
They have a fleet of black ass
Yes, nannies. Yep. Yep.
Yes,
Yeah,
right now.
I knew that's
And
what you
it
were
be,
saying.
you know, they get a lot of, you know, like Caribbeans.
Yes.
You know, because they just getting here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's,
They need
it's
to
kind of
work.
fucked up because I feel for them too. I know what the fuck you going through.
Yeah.
To have to, first off, to get to the point where you're going to go through getting the looks that I'm going to give you.
Yes. Because you're
And other people are going to give you. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, you just be like, yo. Let me tell you something. We could take this same white baby you supposed to watch all day anyway. We could take this motherfucker to Atlantic City, make a couple of phone calls, and come up on a quick 50 G's. If you're down. You know, that's not happening. Oh, call the policeman. Oh, they want to take my baby. Like, yo.
My baby.
That's some sinister shit.
It really
but
is.
It's always like, how do you think that won't happen one day?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what if one of these nannies bumps into her motherfucking brethren, Clyde? Yeah, man, a criminal. Are you real bloodthirsty, blood clot bad man?
Right.
I look at my sister, the nanny. Oh, I would want to kidnap this white pickaninny. This white pickaninny would want to take him and wait for ransom. You go and participate.
Yes.
You go and participate. You know, participate. Then you can be a fucking ransom too.
Yeah.
Let's see how much a white man gonna pay for your fat black ass. Now grab the baby's bag and follow me.
Oh.
You think that shit won't happen?
No, of course. Of
Man,
course.
that shit pisses me off. And you be seeing them and they won't look at you. That's when it says, well, not look at you. Because they already know.
They know, right. And then
know.
a lot of times, you know, they're in situations where their passports have been taken. They don't know shit about the
I
America.
get it. I know it's a fucked
Yes,
up
and
world
they're-
condition
Yeah.
that even put you to be in this position.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. I know what's happening at your hometown village.
Mm-hmm.
I know these motherfuckers done sent corporations down there to fuck up the water table.
Yes.
And fuck up so you can't even grow food. You can't even have animals drink from the fucking... Yeah, so you got no choice but to get on a plane and come here and be somebody's nanny. That's how bad these motherfuckers need slaves.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what only the slave has done to them.
Right.
It's made them have to be needy.
Yes.
And that's the shit that kind of pisses me off so much. When you see like a lot of homeless people, and it's bullshit because it's not evidence. This is generalizing. But when I see white motherfuckers, young white boys with this little sign, help me,
Right.
I'll just be like, boy, you asking you're asking the wrong person. Like I'm this far from just really just taking all your little dirty ass pennies and throwing them.
Yeah.
Fucking bumming.
But, I mean, there's
all you
a
gotta
lot
do
more-
is just get a fucking bath and a haircut and,
you'll
put
be
on a
fine.
suit
And go get
you're
a job.
in.
You're in.
Like
Right.
you're in.
Yeah.
Okay, Brandon, first off, let's get you a place to live.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So don't miss me with
Don't
that.
worry about a job. We got that taken care of.
Right.
Especially you little white girls out there, too.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, how could you say, yo, fuck that, man. These motherfuckers just have to raise their hand.
And they get picked.
I need help. Come on, quick. Becky needs us. Right, put that down. Becky needs help. Oh, Baxter, how you doing?
Dexter.
Oh, come on here. We got some
true.
Twinkies for you, Becky.
That's true.
What about Shaniqua? Who? Her name's too hard to say. Leave her there.
Oh.
Yep.
Fuck her.
Yes.
She's tough. She's black.
Yes.
We're gonna say, what a waste of good white skin.
Yo.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Man.
Well, for in the vein of like, talking about Earl Woods and fathers, I wanted to, and I think I know your opinion on this, but I wanted to talk about it. I saw a meme that was talking about that everyone talks about a mother's sacrifice, which are many and unbelievable. And I will say there's nothing like a mother's love and what a mother will do for her babies. But it went on to say that no one talks about a father's sacrifice. So what are your thoughts about that imbalance?
Well, guess what? I had a father. That motherfucker took me aside and said, let me tell you something, son. Nobody's gonna like you when you're a father. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? You don't have to give a fuck.
Boom.
Boom. I don't need nobody's approval. I'm the dad. The shit, certain shit that just, that went down when I was coming up, that if it went down today, it's not happening. Hey, man, motherfucker, what's for dinner, Mom? Fishsticks for you. And you'll see a motherfucking steak up in that motherfucking broiling and shit. Pepper on it, the motherfucker. God damn. Yeah, like that steak is dad's, huh? You know it is. Why you ask?
You're right. Don't even
Now, motherfuckers, that's chauvinistic. That's so-and-so. But let me tell you, motherfuckers, something. Guess what? I couldn't wait to be in the position to where I could get my steak. It was something to aspire to. It was a man that just came. Fishsticks, bomb-ass steak. What is he doing? You understand?
Right. And I want to earn that.
This motherfucker's doing his job.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's keeping his foot in your ass.
Yes.
This motherfucker, he doesn't give a fuck with you. There is no, my mom, sometimes she might have a steak too. Mm-hmm. Sometimes she might have fish, whatever the fuck she wanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like something to rise to.
Yes.
People want, they went on this, well, if everyone can't have a steak, then we won't have them. Nah, that's the way a motherfucker that's not a father thinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pops knows what he's doing, goddammit. And, they say the pops never get a shout out. We don't, we really don't need it because it's fake any goddamn way. Mm-hmm. Don't try to give me a motherfucking pat on the back. You can't reach my back from down there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We know what it is, man. We know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, hey, there's a lot of shit like he didn't get that steak till we all had our fish sticks.
Yes. Yeah.
You understand? It wasn't like this nigga had a steak and we mustered up whatever else we could get.
Exactly.
Nah.
Yeah.
We was eating, we was like burping, and then that steak would come out like, damn. You look at your little remnants of the little
Your little crumbs
right,
and your
ketchup
little
and
corner of your
bullshit.
French fries.
More bread.
Man,
My
and
mom would cook shrimp and fish, and we'd be like, "Oh, we got fried shrimp." She's like, "No, you see them hot dogs over there?"
Right.
Yeah.
right, that's
Right.
kids.
Right.
And it's I'm from that school. And
Ours
I
was the
believe in it.
chicken. If you had the chicken breast, like you get the drumsticks. Do not touch the breast. That's not correct.
And think about it. What kind of a motherfucking father would you look like eating a drumstick. You look like a big ass 4-year-old. Drumsticks for 4 or 6-year-old motherfucker.
Right,
You,
exactly.
I got drumstick. I'm the dad. I get drumstick. Give the kids a fucking drumstick, man. Take these couple of slices of that motherfucking breast, and shit. Get your steak.
At what point? At what point did the realness of being a father, when you became a father the first time, like at what point did the realness of that really hit you? Like there's no turning back. It's happening.
Man. That shit was so quick. So it was like, what? I don't know if I want to go there on this. Okay. Well, because I got kids, man.
Well, just a moment for yourself personally, when you realize that I am now walking in my father's footsteps.
But it's like in a lot of ways I did, in a lot of ways I didn't. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I had a father that was a stay-home father, worked at 9 to 5, and he went and he did his. He was at home every day. Mm-hmm. I was not that type of a father. Right. But one thing, thank God, is I had a father that told me it doesn't matter what type of father you are, whatever, you're always the father. Mm-hmm. You're always going to be your kid's father. Right. It's not a choice. It's not it's fact. Right. You cannot erase that fact. So whatever your come up is going to be that. And it ain't no ideal. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. There's plenty of fathers that are at home every single day fucking their kids up. Right. My life a lot of my work was on the road. Mm-hmm. I had to go out. I had to hit the road. I had to go tour. I had to go, go to places where the work was. And it was like, this is not still standing on what you were. Mm-hmm. I'm the father. No matter what, you'll never ever change that. So whether it's acknowledged or ignored, it is fact. Yeah. You understand? So my kids, the thing that I had to make sure that I had to do was constantly always let them know that they are loved. Mm-hmm. That's the strongest thing I think you can give a child, is let them know that they are loved. Listen, I know I'm not like your friend Billy's dad. Billy's dad, he goes to work, he comes home. Nah, your dad is out working at night. Mm-hmm. Your dad is on planes. Right. Your dad is trying to make this happen. Your dad is doing this and going there. Right. And let this be a lesson. Because this is what my father said when he said this shit. Listen, man. God put us each here to be who we are. He didn't put us here to be what I think you should be. Mm-hmm. If you let your kids know anything, in my opinion, is you have to let them know that they have to stand on who they are. And it ain't gonna make everyone happy. Right. A lot of people might hate you for it. I don't give a fuck. Because if you stand on who you are and you look to God, whoever's against you is against themselves. Right, exactly. They're not against you, because I'm rolling with God. That's who I roll with. Right. I'm rolling on that. Yeah. That's my father. Right. Your father too. To my kids, that's our father. Mm-hmm. And if you think you're gonna live this life and not acknowledge that, you're playing yourself. Yeah. Right. My pops, he was a funny dude. He was a jazz musician. He was an artist. In the time period that he grew up in, those were all fictitious ideas for what a black man's gonna be. A waste of time. That's what he got in his life. Right. Oh, what you what? No, you gonna get you a job. And he did. Yeah. He fell in line and he did that. At the age of 48, he had a massive stroke. Boom. All of this shit that he had done in his life, A1 credit, He was a banker. He was together. This cat had nothing but suits in his closet. He wasn't a suit dude, but he had all those suits because that's what his job entailed. All of that made him have a stroke. The pressure, the stress, the drinking, the eating fucked up shit, having that steak every day, all of that kind of shit forced him to an early stroke. And it was completely unexpected, you know. Here's a dude who is like the man.
Larger than life.
Today and tomorrow, like a baby. Totally incapable of taking care of himself. Being dependent on everyone. Here's a man who depended on no one, now is dependent upon everyone. And I was 12 years old when that happened. So it's like you got a kid that's angry because how the fuck, why my dad? And I had anger, no one gave a fuck about my anger. It's like, nigga, we trying to keep this man alive.
Yeah.
Your grades are fucked up, oh well, motherfucker, but right now, I need you to fucking help me with this medicine. I need you to take your father's blood pressure. I need you to help set up the pills. Make sure they're in the right boxes.
Right.
Make sure that we getting get the potassium ready for your, this kind of shit.
Right.
So when I had a break, it was like, it was a break. Like, I'm gonna make the world pay for this.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it was a lot, you know, I see my life is, you know, when he had that stroke, the one thing he told me though, and this fucked me, I'll never forget this. He was in the back of an ambulance, right? And he had charcoal all over his stomach. He was laid out. He had just had the stroke. My mom was with me. My little brother was with me. And we saw him in the back of this ambulance. And he, I was like, is that Dad? My mom was like, that's not your fault. That's him, that's right. And we ran over there. Now here's the deal. They were taking him out of one hospital and moving him to another hospital because his insurance wasn't taken at this hospital, and it was taken at the other hospital. So even though the other hospital is across the town, even though when a person's having a stroke, time is of the essence. We're also talking about 1978 too. So them motherfuckers didn't know shit about shit back in 78. They just knew that nigga wasn't coming in that hospital. On the west side of LA. They like, nah, you better get him over to the best place you get him is Kaiser. Took him to Kaiser. We get to go over to Kaiser. But when I saw him in that first thing, he said, son, your old man might not make it. Might not make it. I think I'm gonna make it, but and he's talking hella slurred, so it's slow. That might not make it, you know. And he said, look, don't ever stop doing what you gonna do. You follow your dream.
Awesome.
Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. You understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, man. And I have.
Yes.
Been all over the fuck. I'm a modest motherfucker, man. Because I don't toot my horn. I remember I had a good friend named Shia Gross in New York, a Hasidic Jew. We used to talk business and smoke weed. Because as long as we were talking business, then it's only natural to take part in whatever customary customs you are doing while discussing business.
Only natural.
Right. It's my boy.
Right.
You know, I had never been around a Hasidic Jew in LA. I've seen him, you know.
See him, right.
But I've never been around. This was a dude that I had, you know, ended up meeting in Harlem because he was buying buildings and flipping them. And he had a whole black crew, and he was teaching other brothers how to do this. He was like a rebellious type. Like he knew all the motherfucking Biggie Smalls, every single lyric of, you know. Yeah, my man was cool as fuck. And two things that he told me that I'll always hang on to. One thing is he said, I remember he said, well, how come you don't work with so-and-so and so-and-so? I was like, nah, I don't even like them. He says, you don't, what do you mean you don't like them? You don't like them? Like, yeah, I don't like them. What the fuck is that? Who the fuck are you that thinks because you're doing business, you get to like them? If I was to only do business with people I liked, I'd be broke. I do business with my cousins. I hate the bastards. But when it comes to business, I'm there. You don't get to like who you do business with. What does like who you do business with have to do with business? And I was like, wow, that's deep, because our culture, if we don't like you, we don't fuck with you. Even though beneficially for both of us.
Yeah.
Again, the slavery shit. To me. That's why I make it a point to not give a fuck whether I like someone personally before I listen to what they have to say business. If we're talking about business, I don't give a fuck. That's none of my business. This is my business, making sure that what we agree upon is met.
Exactly.
You know, anything after that, that's a luxury. That's
You're fortunate.
You're fortunate. You know, like we do business.
Yeah.
I like you. That's fortunate. That's great. But that doesn't mean, you know, that if someone comes in and makes some sense, because I don't like him, like, look at this motherfucker, silly motherfucker. That's stupid.
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore. I stopped doing that a long time ago.
Right.
I don't play, and it's been so much better.
Yeah.
Because you get business done. You realize that that's your hang up.
Yeah.
You don't like someone. Man, fuck that. It's none of your business. You shouldn't even know that much about them.
Right.
You should know about their business.
Exactly.
That's the thing, is we fuck with who we like when their business is shitty. I like this dude. He's funny. This business is garbage. Yeah. So what? And then we stay broke. Nah, man.
You say no.
I like y'all. I got homies I love, man. I love these motherfuckers. They're my people. I love them. They're my folks. They're my get down. I love them. Will I motherfucking do business with them? No. I wouldn't buy a loose cigarette with some of these motherfuckers. Yeah. Because it doesn't make sense business-wise.
Right.
And in that same breath, there's some motherfuckers I hate. I wish I could do business with these motherfuckers. Just so they can see, motherfucker, you don't have to care, but I hate you.
Right.
We make money. Let's get paid. Let's take care of our family. I take care of my family. You take care of your ridiculous punk-ass family. Ugly motherfuckers.
Ugly punk-ass family.
Right.
Damn it.
Wolverine mouth motherfuckers. So that's one thing. The other thing is, Shy Gross, he said, and I'll tell you something else. You say, I looked you up. I looked you up online. I saw you was on Def Jam. You did movies with Robert De Niro, Eddie Murphy, Michelle Pfeiffer. You did, let me tell you something. Freeze, love. If I did a sliver of what you did, do you know you'd never hear anything else but that? I'd beat it on my drum, I'd make enough money to live off the rest of my life. I'll never give you a dime because you're already rich. You have to cash in. You should be blaring this shit that you've done. If I did it, I'd be blaring it. And that's the one I haven't mastered yet.
The blaring?
The blaring of what I've done.
That's hard.
'Cause I've done some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah.
Some spectacular
Why
shit.
do you think it's hard to blare?
I don't know. I was raised to be humble. And I like being humble. It's cool. I dig being humble because I haven't done I'm in the wrong business. See what I'm saying? I did a fucking one-man play. 12 sold-out shows, 12 standing ovations, played 6 characters. In Hollywood, blew that shit up.
Right.
With some prestigious people. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. I was the first First cat to wear Dickies on Def Jam. Dickies in the sweatshirt and Cortez. Nobody was rocking that whole gangster shit in comedy at all. Nobody before me. That's word. There was all these people you try to, you know, I'm not trying to hurt cats' feelings, but I'm sorry.
But it's true.
I was to the point that I was like, yo, I'm hopping off this gangster shit because these motherfuckers are gonna try to typecast me.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to peg hold me. And I'm not going for it. I'm so gangster, I'm gonna dress like a regular guy and flip it.
Right.
And that's what I did. That's why I went to New York, to study my craft. I didn't go out there because, hey, I want to see, nah, motherfucker, I'm a stand-up comedian. You gotta go to the Gladiator School, New York City.
Right.
Go meet talent. Go meet Drew Frazier. Go meet A.G. White. Go meet Ray Dijon. Go meet Sleepy Floyd, Freddie Ricks. God rest his soul, Uncle Jimmy Mack, the cat that passed in the car wreck with Tracy Morgan. These were comedians that I met, that I saw do shit that was like, whoa, this is stand-up.
Yeah.
This is stand-up. You got a room full of Jamaicans that are drunk.
You better be funny.
You better be funny. I am on this. Why this Spanish man come on this stage? Oh, you're Spanish man. We don't believe you're black man. We know you're Spanish and you have to stop trying to talk like a black American man. And like, that's the kind of shit I had to face.
Right.
And was getting mopped, like, what the fuck? And then some of the people I just named had to break it down, like, look, man, it is what the fuck it is. They think you're Puerto Rican, man. You're going to have to figure out a way to explain to them you're not. I mean, I think you're Puerto Rican, Freez. I'm looking at you. Look at all the goddamn Puerto Ricans around you. You're going to have to start relating to them motherfuckers because that's what they think you are. This is what man Freddie Ricks told me. Like, you got to put that in your comedy. I mean, you know, all that LA shit, you coming up here with jokes about blowing police's heads off. Nigga, the police motherfuckers don't hate the cops like that out here. They might set a motherfucker up, you know, give him $1.50, but that LA shit, we don't have that real police brutality like y'all got. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Real. So I had to re-examine, I had to grow.
Right.
I had to grow, you know, and I did. I did the work. It was no, you know, motherfuckers don't be looking out for me. Right. They don't want me to show up at all because the bar gets raised, motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, when it comes to this stand-up shit, that's why there's a few comedians, the comedians I fuck with are the dopest in the game. Corey Holcomb, that's my homie. Because me and Corey can talk about some dope comedian shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of these other clown niggas can't. And they know they can't. They don't want me to show up. There's a lot of you guys out there eating, and you eating because I'm not on the scene, and I'm not on the scene because you got agents, and your agents got deals with clubs, and you don't want your boy out there. Because once motherfuckers like me come through, the real cats come through, Cool Bubba Ice, yeah, Freddie Ricks, yeah, man, fucking Al Toomer. There's some heat out here.
Yeah.
That they don't want up there because it makes their little babies, some of y'all's favorite comedians, they cannot fuck with it.
Right.
We make it hot, baby.
Right.
We make it hot.
Right.
And I think we should. We don't make it hot to make it hard for you, motherfuckers. We make it hot because this is the craft.
Right.
And we love the craft. And we love to make people laugh. And we love to be original. And we love to go deep. We love to talk about that real shit because that's how you fucking help people. Yeah. That's how we look at it. Yeah. Damn us. Fuck y'all. I don't care. I'll be on this list of these comedians.
Yeah.
There's some heat out here. There's some heads out here.
Right.
And we know who we are. Yeah. Dave Chappelle's not the only one.
Yes.
Dave is the homie, man. But it's I talk to that nigga lateral in a lateral conversation when it comes to this stand-up shit. Whether or not the general public knows that, they don't. They won't. They may never. I don't know. Give you an example. Patrice O'Neal. All right? I love this brother. God rest his soul. I didn't know who the fuck Patrice O'Neal was. I was in New York. I just moved out there. I went to this Christmas party. Barry Katz was a manager. He's the manager of all these comedians.
Oh, okay.
So I'm new. I'm like new to New York. I already got 10 years of stand-up in LA and road work with Eddie Griffin across the country and Def Jam and House Party 3 and fucking all kind of shit, man.
Right.
The Breaks.
Right.
Baby Boy. You know, I'm already in there. You know, as far as I should be able to get a booking in a club. Right. And I could. I go to this party, this dude walks up to me and says, yo, you're Freez Love. I said, yeah, what's up, brother? He said, yo, man, my dude, you're one of my favorite fucking comedians. I'm like, really? Oh, man, thank you, man. Thank you, my brother. He says, Patrice. I said, Patrice? I don't know what Patrice. He says, Patrice O'Neal. I don't know no chick Patrice O'Neal. No, I'm Patrice O'Neal.
Right.
I said, oh, you're Patrice? Your name's Patrice? He said, yeah, you know, like motherfucking Patrice Lumumba, motherfucker. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I said, you're a comedian. He says, yeah. I said, well, dude, I don't, you know, I'd love to see. I can't wait to see you someday. He says, yeah, man. Hey, what you doing? I said, I just moved out. He says, yo, that's what's up. Good shit, man. And I did not know Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice Malcolm O'Neal.
But women, you don't get creepy. You get hornier as you get older. It's weird. You want to do all your sexing between the ages of 30 and 50. That's when you want it. But here's how sad things are. The value of vagina is only good from 18 to 29. Pussy get old like bread, not like wine. I don't want the waiter to bring me a vintage glass of twat. You be like, would you like a...
I did not know Patrice O'Neal.
Good cat.
Patrice knew me.
Wow.
From my work.
Right.
From my work. Wow. So amongst comedians, there's no question. The public, y'all don't know, but you're gonna know when you see this special.
Yes,
My special is a real special.
It is.
It's not an hour a set. Half you motherfuckers don't even know what race I am. I'm looking at your face. All the white people are like this. This is a peculiar looking minority. I know what he is. Mira, cállate la boca. Shh, be quiet. Listen, that's Luis. Like, no, it's not Luis. That is Habibullah. I know Habibullah. Oh, yes, officer, he was a minority. Tell him about your nigga, man, I know you. I'm not sure. He looked like all of them. Just arrest all of the minorities. The one that rings the bell telling me that's not Habibullah. This one, he's African European. I am the log in the wood pile, motherfucker.
Do you think if your dad hadn't said that to you, you might have like given it up at some point?
I think if my dad hadn't said that to me, I probably would have never got out the army.
Oh, okay.
I'd have been a lifer.
Okay.
I wasn't one of these dudes that army was cool to me, man.
Right.
I figured it out.
Right.
And all you got to do is know the manual. Then they can't fuck with you.
Right. They can't fuck with you. Right. Right.
Know the rules, motherfucker. Inside out. When you know the rules inside out.
Or if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Right. Like, for instance, I used to do shit like fuck with them.
Right.
Say, farmer, I need you to come over here and get on this detail. I was like, I can't. What the fuck you mean you can't? I can't, Sergeant. Why not? Well, I don't have on a belt. You don't have on a belt? You're out of uniform. I'm only out of uniform if I take off my motherfucking blouse, which is the top coat. Right? So if I take off the top coat,
I'm out of uniform.
then I'll be out of uniform. But in order to do detail, you have to take off your top coat. So if you order me to detail, you're ordering me to take off my top coat, which will make me out of uniform, and you cannot give me a motherfucking order that'll cause me to break the UCMJ. Sorry, son.
Done.
That's how you had to do this shit.
I love it.
But I tell you what you want from the snack bar? I got you.
I get you.
Okay. All right, that's dope. Okay, we need a health tip.
Health tip.
Health tip.
Fasting.
Fasting.
Amen.
Fasting.
Physically,
Fasting.
mentally, spiritually,
Well,
all of the above.
Just right now, I'm gonna just say physically.
What? Okay.
Now you are gonna get benefits. Everything you just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be. We eat. We've been programmed breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Careful. Mm-hmm.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what ours locked our head.
Right.
Even if you go to the pen, 3 hots in a cot.
Right.
Right? Okay, that's done. So the corporations can sell breakfast food, lunch food, and dinner food. And each one of those things has a certain item that goes with that so that they can generate sales in orange juice, sales in lunch meat, sales in motherfucking potatoes, whatever the fuck it is. They don't give a fuck about us being healthy. They give a fuck about selling what they got their hands in.
Exactly.
It's corporation shit. So when you say, hey, I'm going to chill, I'm going to fast. A lot of religions fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Muslims have Ramadan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my family Baha'is, everyone in my family, they always fast. They have the fast every year. Lent. So religiously, just about every religion tells you to fast because there's something in it for you, beneficially. Mm-hmm. Dick Gregory talked, I heard him on stage. I was blessed enough to see him perform stand-up before he passed. And he did a whole bit about fasting. And you actually do your body when it's like you're giving your body a chance to utilize some of the shit you've been putting in it.
Yeah.
You keep putting shit in and shit comes out, put it in, comes out, because it's just a cycle and your body just grabbing what the fuck it can before it leaves.
Yeah.
Just chill. There's shit in you already. If you don't eat for a couple of days, just do not eat for a couple of days. Start with a day. Start with a day, man. Start with a morning. Some of you big hungry motherfuckers. No, you know what I'm talking about. All you motherfucking pancake at 5:30 in the morning eating motherfuckers.
Oh, he said 5:30.
He said right.
And then going to sleep.
Back to sleep.
And I work the night shift, but I get my breakfast before I go to bed. You motherfuckers. I used to be one of you motherfuckers. That's why I talk about them. So I was that motherfucker. I didn't play that shit. Crack a dawn, I'm cracking eggs. What you mean? And I'm having some bacon.
And some bacon.
And some motherfucking bacon pancakes.
And some steak.
And some pig and steak. You know, that's given. I mean, we all dipping into the brunch area. It's still breakfast. We're going to have brunch in about 3 hours. But right now, we on breakfast.
Okay.
I blend the two. That's brunch to me.
All right, so our health tip is fasting.
Fast. See what that does for you. Read up on it.
Right.
You know, I know some of you motherfuckers are sick right now and your doctor's telling you to eat some shit. Don't be like, oh, I'm a fast. No, talk to that doctor.
First.
Freez said fast, so I'm a fast. And your family be coming after me.
Yeah, like, no. I said talk to a
Quincy
doctor.
was eating lovely till you. He hadn't eaten in months, and then you said the fast. No, check with your doctor.
And thank God for social media because now motherfuckers do know.
Yeah.
What you do and how you get down.
Oh yeah, thank God.
Drops, man. Look.
And honestly, y'all ain't seen shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm a beast. When it comes, I'm not ashamed to say it. I got chops. I work for mine. I already got chops. He blessed me. Thank you, God.
Yes.
And then I put work on it.
Yeah.
I didn't stay around Hollywood kissing ass, waiting in line to suck dick.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these niggas. I didn't do that. You gotta respect me for that. I went out and worked. I worked in the craft. I went out, started at the bottom, went all the way up through the whole system. Yeah. Caroline's, the cellar, did all of that. But even before then, I was getting it in at poke knockers. I was getting it in at footprints, at squads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting it into some gully spots. Poke knockers alone. That's why I got so much props for Donnell Rollins. I don't give a fuck. People that don't know Donnell Rollins, it's like, this guy's a snob. And he can act like it, you little fuck. That's comedian shit. That's just comedian shit. On a personal level, I got a lot of respect for Donnell Rollins because Donnell Rollins was the motherfucking MC at Poke Knockers. Poke Knockers was a club that was in Brooklyn, like what is Clinton Hill, like right. It was gully. Right. This is you.
Yeah.
It's like comedy was just one thing that they did there. One thing.
He said just one.
They also had the fucking local strippers on another night. You go in there on another night, there's CeeLo games and strippers, like, but they're not strippers. It's like, yo, this chick is the fucking chicken from the bank. Hey, I'm getting my extra money, y'all. It's like, this is a makeshift whatever.
Right.
And it's gully.
Right.
Cats is getting jacked. It's some real Brooklyn shit. And Donnell Rollins was the MC of that motherfucker. And Donnell Rollins, man, that was a wild room that motherfucker, I saw this dude, I see this dude really masterfully contain a extremely wild bunch.
Extremely
wild. Like, yo, my man, I'm gonna tell you one more time. You was up here last week, nigga. You wasted everybody's time with your little bullshit ass jokes and shit, son. If I don't fucking laugh today, I'm fucking you up, yo. Hey, yo, you think it's a game? Fuck around and be weak again. Say some corny shit again, yo.
Be weak again.
And then Donnell would come in that motherfucker and have to be like, yo, you're gonna get this motherfucker a chance.
Right.
Nigga. And like really go head up with them. Right. To the point that they would actually give a motherfucker, I don't want to say the comedian's name. It was a comedian. I heard the nigga's dope as fuck now. But I knew him when he was like, I used to talk to him like, homie, why do you think that this is for you? I mean, who the fuck me, man? I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, rational man,
Why do you think
intelligent man, you gotta say, come on, man. Every week I see you, these motherfuckers hate you. I hate you. This shit is terrible. Like, what do you think is funny? Where are you getting your source for laughter?
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers, it ain't everybody else, motherfucker. What do you fucking, like, laugh at raindrops or what the fuck? You got some off-the-wall shit. You don't match up.
Yeah, so you don't match up.
Yeah, what you think is funny does not match up to the world. Yeah, you gotta listen to what people are laughing at.
Right.
But now, fuck it, I'll say
Who is it?
Stanley Dubois, what up? My Haitian boy. My Haitian homeboy. Yo, Stanley Dubois is ripping stages now.
Awesome.
He's doing his thing now.
So he put in the time in the trenches.
He put in the time, he worked.
Right.
I know he worked. I'll tell you another one that was like that. Honest John, headliner, national headliner, world headliner, Honest John, my dog.
Yeah.
Smoked much weed, but mad weed with Honest John. I remember Honest John was like, why does this motherfucker come up here and do this? This old white motherfucker, man, go to a white room. I mean, it's like, obvious.
It's brutal.
You know, some white comedians show up, and because they're white, and they say things that are black, they instantly get a laugh. Yeah, we know those.
Right.
I'm not even going to say their name. I'm going to give them a slight sliver bit.
Yeah.
Not a bit of
Not
motherfucking love.
Zero.
Straight suckers. Actually take jokes from black people. They say it because they are white in a black arena, and everyone thinks that these motherfuckers are brilliant.
Funny, yeah.
And they take that shit to the bank, and it kills me because I know. It's like, dude, first off, you are a white coon.
Wow.
You a white coon,
That's
motherfucker.
what I can't stand, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I like. It's like
Yeah.
you got the same coon mentality the coons got, but you're a white dude. Like, you don't go to the white clubs. They don't book you on a weekly. You don't participate with any of the white arena of comedy. But you are in the BET world as the white funny dude. I'll be that white funny dude.
Right.
Dude, that's it. He's a white coon.
Yeah, he's a white coon. That's why I won't say his name. Y'all know who he is. I don't have to say his name. He's a sucker. He's a liar. He's a sucker. He's a sucker, man.
Oh, Buster.
He's a buster. But I'm not gonna say his name because then he'll tell.
Right. Because he's good for that.
And he'll make it up anyway.
He was like, oh.
But I'm not gonna give him any proof. You see, like he's telling my
They're talking about me. Okay, so we have fasting.
Right. But anyway, I just want to give it up. Honest John rose and worked and grinded and did it, and now he's a motherfucking bona fide, funny ass motherfucking headliner.
Awesome.
Salute. So
there you go.
I worked. I didn't just take it for granted.
No, we know that.
Before we stop, if you could go on tour with somebody, who would it be?
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin and Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
That would be a
nice.
fucking show.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be a show.
Eddie Griffin, Freeze love Eddie Griffin, Dave Chappelle. I like it.
The IHOP crew.
Let's put that
IHOP crew.
Right. Let's put that energy out there.
We used to talk late nights with another writer named Kurt Taylor. We used to go up to the Comedy Store when Dave would be in town. Dave was the cat that was always flying around. They was flying Dave everywhere. They was trying to make it work with Dave.
Right.
He was trying to make it work with Eddie Griffin at first. Eddie Griffin was in this movie called Men with Tights. He didn't want to be in the movie when he found out it was called Men with Tights. He said, I ain't down with all that, but I know a nigga that don't give a fuck. Named Dave Chappelle.
We'll keep talking.
Oh, okay. Hey, peace, y'all.
Okay,
one love.
like,
Thank you so much for tuning in. You don't have to turn this off. You can just listen to the camera shit. You ain't gonna see.
And it
You can
wasn't
hear.
me.
When Lynn was riding, she was riding. She was listening to shit.
Right.
The contact hit him.
Right.
So yeah, he said, I know a nigga that'll be perfect. And that nigga was motherfucking Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was in the motherfucking movie with motherfucking my man, the motherfucker, Brooks. Mel Brooks.
Right.
Motherfucker, you a black
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me tell you, you're a black comedian and you do a movie with motherfucking Mel Brooks. They're gonna make shit work.
Yeah.
They're never going to give up. And they shouldn't.
Right.
Okay? So anyway, those two dudes. We used to kill our sets at the
93.
Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Yep, 93. I started comedy in 92.
That's what
No-
Eddie was hot.
Yes.
Is that Will Ferrell too?
That's when he was hot.
That's when Eddie was at the top of his game. I didn't even know what the fuck top of game was.
Right.
And I was in the top of my game and didn't even fucking know. Yo.
You just thought that was a game?
I just thought that was a game. Yeah, well, this is how it is. Basically.
Richard Lewis, Tracy Ullman.
It was a big movie.
Yeah.
It was Mel Brooks.
And it was funny too. It actually had some
I've
funny
never
stuff.
seen that.
Yeah, I was
you
in.
remember when you
I was in some Heat too, though.
when you did the audition for Undercover Brother?
Yeah.